Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the first, maybe annual, Pie a Pastor early afternoon. That's right, I like the applause. Way to start it up, ma'am. That's good. If you're here, well, if you're way over there, we're going to be pieing over here. I encourage you to maybe shift over this direction, but those seats are just as comfortable. I've sat over there. So if you are here, I'm going to assume you already know somewhat what is going on here. If you happen to have just heard Pie a Pastor, that sounds cool. I'll say after service for that. What's going on? There is a mission trip. Well, most of you guys know that we support orphanage outreach down in the Dominican Republic, and we send a trip every single Christmas, every single summer, and we are now adding a trip every spring break. We will be sending a small group of high schoolers down there. This is to raise money for the first ever high school trip over spring break to the DR. They're excited about it. So, pastors, do you guys have an order as to who's alphabetical? All right. We'll go by... which one's this, Brian? No, we'll go by community church seniority, so we'll start with Kaz. So Kaz will be taking a pie to the face by one of you guys.
Glasses off?
Kaz will be choosing his own victim from a bucket in which 40% of all entries are Ben Roberson. Remember, you must be present. Is Kendall Hermes here? Kendall. He was here. What's with people leaving? If you're here right now, don't leave. That's really going to mess with me. Number 2, Scott Mose. Man.
Oh, no.
Kendall Hermes again. Josh Kreider. I know you're here. Josh, come on up. We encourage all who are pieing in the face to not break the nose of the pastor whom you are pieing. Hold on a second. All right, Josh, turn, face your congregation. He looks good with his pie in his hand. Josh, on a scale of 1 to 7.5, how excited are you to hit Kaz in the face with a pie?
7.5.
That's a top score, folks. Without further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Kreider and Gaz Minter. Brian, you know you're next. Well, you gotta. Are you putting a cover on, or are you just gonna take it? Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Anastasia. Like from the Disney movie.
Not here. Pick again.
It just gives the suspense.
It does. It way adds to the suspense when you guys aren't here and we pull your name.
Ariel.
Ariel.
Amanda Webb. Amanda Webb.
She just left again. Man.
This is torturous.
Yeah. Suspenseful.
Alex Hutchins. All right.
There he is.
Okay, slow down. You gotta talk to Jeremy first.
All right, come on over here, Alex.
Don't spill that, puppy.
Alex, so you're pretty excited about this, right?
Yeah.
All right, if your excitement could be represented as a crouching tiger, a hidden dragon, or a laughing hyena, which would it be?
Laughing hyena.
All right, he's pretty amped. Alex, go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Hutchins and Brian Lemieux. Brian, how does that feel?
Speaking of this, it's good except for the up the nose part.
Last, but certainly not least, because it has to be turned in and dry cleaned anyway, taking it in a tuxedo for the sake of the orphans in the Dominican Republic.
Is this going to mess up my deposit on this thing?
No, I'm sure they're fine with it. They get this all the time, actually. Common unknown fact, 40% of all tuxedos are returned with whipped cream on them.
Tori Childs?
He has been waiting for this since the day he filled that out.
That's what we need. Excitement.
Yeah. I like it.
Do it with finally someone was here the first time we pulled.
That was the first name there. We got lucky on that one. All right, Tori, come on, face the crowd, face the crowd. They want to see you. If your excitement for this event right now could be represented in gallons of Jell-O, how many gallons of Jell-O are you excited right now?
17.
That may seem small. 17 is actually a lot of Jell-O. I don't know if you've ever had gallons of Jell-O, but that's a lot. Without further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, Tori and Pastor Scott. Get it all. Don't let that go to waste. We want to thank all of you for sticking around and hanging out. For those of you who have donated as you turned in money, we certainly appreciate it. If you haven't and would like to support them, there's donations up here. If you are unable to financially but willing to donate your prayers and your thoughts, then we encourage you to talk to the team before you go. Get some names to be praying for as they go. They'll be going over Mount Pleasant spring break, so 5 weeks from now. We'll see you all next Sunday.